night, not opening night because it wasn't all that great. The next night of Dog Sees God was
Why?
I mean, it was the people I was closest to at the time were all involved with it. So you don't get that a lot, like everyone that you are close to, all being in the same show. And I just think that show in particular just meant a lot to all of us in it. Like, I guess due to Rom's process or maybe just casting, we all kind of connected to something. And so actually finally getting to show people that was really fun.
The audition where I was the only one wearing a blue shirt.
Why?
Well, the very first audition, we all had blue shirts.
Okay.
And then slowly, less and less people started wearing blue shirts until I was the only one wearing a blue shirt.
My first semester here, Florida Players, they're doing this little stage reading for this play. And I show up late. And I'm walking over the crowd, stepping over people to get a seat. And I trip over this kid. And we exchange this look, both the same look of like, the fuck is your problem? Because like, you know, why'd you step on my leg? Was the kid's look of it. And mine was like, because it was an accident. Don't have a kind of face. I was like, I'm not going to be friends with this guy. He looked just like my roommate I had freshman year. Big asshole, you know, hated me because of the whole Jewish thing, whatever, psycho. And then next semester, a kid and I are in our class together. We're assigned to do a scene. We get together to rehearse. We don't do shit. He catches a little doodle I have in my binder, a little drawing of a man by the name Mark Levy. And we just go off laughing about this guy, this Mr. Levy. And that was what started one of my best friendships ever. And that kid was Mr. Andrew David Sheffield. So that rehearsal, that didn't pan out to be rehearsal at all, was very fond memory.
Whatever is fun for you, man.
Going to Brazil with Dr. J and Art Town. Mm-hmm. That was one of my greatest memories ever. Oh, and also finally getting a damn role. The day Tony Mata gave me a damn role. No.
Yeah.
playing the devil on that stage, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. I gave you more than one, but that's it.
That's cool.
It's a little bit cheesy, but this is what I'm gonna say. Just rehearsing around the building while everybody's in it, because now that I'm graduating and it annoys me less and I appreciate it more, I think I'm gonna miss being in the building and everyone around me loving to do theater, because I think once I get actually to a real city, it won't happen every day, and I'll miss the creativity around all the time.
Cool.
My greatest memory here in theater was this past summer. And actually 2 summers ago, and we're working on Where Can We Run at the Africa Project in Rwanda. And one rehearsal, it was that rehearsal, man, where everybody hit their boiling point. You know, and then things started coming out of your mouth that you always keep to yourself and maybe to 1 or 2 others, and you just start saying it in front of everybody. And some of the stuff you really mean, and some of the stuff you don't even mean, you're just in the heat of the moment. Mm-hmm. Where we were talking about race and religion and prejudice, and we're talking about so many things that are really close to a lot of people. And all of a sudden, man, we just started crying. We started crying, like just letting, you know, it just, every emotion we had just kind of turned into this water form and just fell out of our eyes, basically, you know. And we were crying for a purpose. And I remember some people left, and Tanise, myself, and Dr. Pinkney were the last 3 in the rehearsal space, in the black box. And we were talking, and then all of a sudden we just stopped talking. And we all knew we were on the same page. We didn't have to say any words because we just had that connection, the 3 of us. And we were still crying, man. We were bawling. Like, there's no getting around that. It was a really, truly emotional moment in my life, and for them to be there to kind of support me in that, and for me to be there to support them, it was a collaborative process. And we really knew that if we can feel this way about something we're doing. And whatever it is in life, if you could get to that point, you know you're doing what you love, and you know you're doing something worthwhile. And that was kind of indicative of this whole process, that it really just summed it up. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Don't have any doubts about that.
For sure, man.
That was that.
Cool.